live over there. This way, because a lot of people ask me for the recording, and this way it'll always be there on the, okay. All right, I'm going to do a call out to the friends that are on the air here. All right, very good. All right, what's up, Team Gang Friends? Vin here. I'm going to also record it as well. Record to the computer. Turn the volume way up. Okay, let's rock and roll. Welcome, Team Gang Friends. I want to say welcome to all the folks that are here on Zoom live. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, if you're live streaming on YouTube and you're watching it there, I will be moving forward. I will be simultaneously live streaming onto Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I can actually do it to LinkedIn as well as multiple locations. It makes it easy for us to consume content when we want to consume it, right? This way, if you're watching this live or the replay, that's just how we do life, right? We consume things when we want it, how we want it. The consumer, us, we the people, have the upper hand these days, and this is why Save Club is such a unique, not really even unique. It's just it's a very obvious opportunity. So my name is Vin Lamantia. I want to say welcome. Just to put it into context, I like to give people a background. I come from a working class background, right? Go to school, get good grades, safe, secure job, pension and benefits. From New York, I took all the city exams. My father made sure I took all the city exams. He says, this kid is not going to be a doctor. Thank God. But I took all the city exams to get a city job, and that's what I did. I became a New York City police officer at the age of 20 years old. And then I was a New York City cop for 11 years. And then I rolled my whole pension over to the New York City Fire Department, FDNY. I was a New York City firefighter for 10 years. While I was in that job, and the reason I took that job, one of the reasons, yes, it's fun, it's great, we love it. You listen, front row seats to the greatest show on earth, for real. And we enjoy the job, but the reason people take jobs like that is because the benefits and the pension. The pension is the pension fairy that shows up every single month after month after month. It's residual income. It's mailbox money. And I've spoken to, I can't even tell you how many people my age, older than me, younger than me, said, I wish I would have taken a job. Maybe I made less pay than some corporate Americans, but I have the pension for life. And so that is something that is very appealing to people. And why I use that in this explanation is because Save Club is a unique business model that you could literally create a pension type sticky. When I say sticky, it's all about retention. If you've ever been involved in network marketing, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, social selling, the challenge with those businesses, if there's a starter pack and an auto ship and a great product, things like that, it's not a lack of great products or leadership or things like that. It's the retention is very difficult. It's not there. So that business model, if it's not digital, it's not something like in a subscription space, what we're speaking about here, you can't have the retention. So Save Club is unique in that it is a subscription-based model combined with the leverage of an affiliate marketing multi-level model. And you take that and you blend it with the subscription economy. Again, things like an affiliate, things like Amazon, Target, right? These all have affiliate plans. Walmart has an affiliate plan, right? Best Buy has an affiliate plan. Most companies have affiliate plans because it makes sense. The reason so many companies now, all companies, any company that's thinking straight, will say, hey, if you get me a customer, I'll pay you. If you don't, then I won't. So the reason why, and this has a lot to do with advertising dollars and all of these things that are happening right now. I mean, think about it right now. If you're watching YouTube right now and an ad pops up, do you like, I can't wait to hit skip, skip, skip. So ads, we're not like paying attention to ads like we were when we were kids. We were watching the television commercial. It would come up. We'd be like, all right, we're watching television commercial. All those jingles we remember, right? And so, like, if I say nationwide, you know what the rest of the jingle is, right? Or you're in good hands and you'll know what that is. So those jingles to us hit our subconscious. And now we're just like, I don't want to hear that. I don't have time for that. So TV ads, print commercials, print ads, even Facebook ads, social media ads, radio ads are white noise to us. So companies are, when they put their money into ad revenue, they pay first, then get a customer. When they use their affiliate arm, they get a customer first and then pay after. So it's a much more scalable model. So you take affiliate marketing, you take the subscription economy, you take one piece of the network marketing industry, right, which is leverage, and you get rid of the starter pack, the business volume, the auto ship, and the hype products, overpriced products, and all that stuff. And you keep that one component. So I'm going to show you what Save Club is. Okay, does that make sense? Anyone? All right, let me know. And by the way, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this live, we have Texas on the air. We have the UK on the air. And the reason I like, illustrating this too is because I'm in North Carolina right now. I know I sound like Vinny from New York because I am. But I'm originally from New York. I live in North Carolina now, but that's another thing to illustrate leverage. I'm live on Zoom right now. I'm live on YouTube right now. We have New York is on the air right now. Friends living in New York, right? And so I'm illustrating that we can use leverage. We can leverage this to literally communicate globally, okay? Like this. So we didn't have this then when I became a New York City cop. So I just wanted to put that in because everything I just said, we already know. And what I like about Save Club, it's something that we already know. Okay, so let's jump into it, shall we? So where did I want to start? I wanted to start here. Hey, Rye, how's it going? My son's here. I wanted to start here. So what is Save Club? Now, Save Club is a $20 membership, like Costco's a membership, Save Club's a membership. It's a membership that has global savings, deals, and discounts. Now, what I'd like to do is, let me do this real quick. What I'd like to do is I want to share something, a quick audio, a quick video with you. I hope I have the audio. Share sound. Let me do that. Optimize for video sharing. Okay. So I want to share two very quick videos. One's 30 seconds and one's like 7 seconds. All right. And these are entrepreneurs that that are speaking about the subscription economy. Okay.
You ever see some of these companies' valuation? This company's worth $220 billion. This one worth $6 billion. This one only after 2 years worth $680 million. Why and how? It's called the subscription economy. According to a Forbes article, it says two companies, same top line revenue, 100 million, 100 million. This one has to go chase for its revenue every single month. They got to go sell again. But this one, it's subscription. Every month, people are paying $49.99. According to this Forbes article, this one could be worth 8 times more just because it's reoccurring versus this one. There's a reason for that. We're going to talk about that today.
Now, I can show you that full video. I have that available on our Facebook group, but it's just to illustrate, it's not just this guy on Zoom talking about this. Now, let's listen to what Vaynerchuk has to say.
I'm a retailer at heart, so of course I love this. Everybody should be in retail, and everybody should figure out how to do subscription.
Are there businesses out there that you think should be thinking about subscription?
All of them.
So, let's speak about the problem and the solution, all right? Now, the problem is what everyone already knows what it is on the lower left-hand side. And this isn't like a gloom and doom session. This is just, the higher grocery prices, rising rent, housing costs, expensive fuel, transportation, increase in entertainment and dining. I mean, we all know this. We all know, particularly since 2020, the prices of everything have really increased, right? So, a lot of people's income didn't increase at the same rate. So it's a disproportionate amount of inflation compared to income. You all right? Go ahead. Now, one of my sons here. Watch your dog. One of the solutions is Save Club is a solution. And now I'm not going to be a hype guy. You're not going to hear me say, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever." You can't, I don't do that shit. Excuse my language. I had to say that because I can't stomach these hypey MLM presentations. I just can't. I didn't mean to curse about it. To me, it's so cheesy. And I'm gonna show you more about that. All right. Here you could access private discount network, and that's what Save Club is. Earn cash back on everyday prices. Like, we can do this anyway. If you scrape the internet, you can find deals. You can cut coupons. You can do that. I'm not doing that, right? But you can do that here where it has everything organized for you. So you can earn an extra commission. There's weekly commission, monthly commissions because it's residual. It's recurring, just like Patrick David is talking about, right? There's a global business. You can access the world. This is in 150 countries. So this is something that's awesome. And, it's something we already know. See, it's available is what I'm going to say. All these brands, you already know what these brands are. Dining brands, shopping brands, automotive brands, theme park, movie tickets, right? Travel brands. We know what Jersey Mike's is. You know what Home Depot is and BJ's is. You know what Midas is. Advanced Auto Parts, Jiffy Lube, Firestone. I don't have to tell anyone that they should get an oil change. Hey, you really need an oil change. That's strange, right? And so we know what like vacation is and going on trips and getting hotels and movie tickets and JetBlue and airfare and rent a cars. So all these brands we know, right? We get it. We've heard of BOGO, buy one, get one free, get cash back. You know, a lot of brands are doing cash back now because they want to acquire customers and retain customers. I mean, this is the flat out number one reason and only reason people are doing cash back. They want to add value to the consumer that has the upper hand. We have the choice, right? So again, dining discounts, you know what these places are. You know what Olive Garden is, Buffalo Wings, Domino's, Papa John's. And I'm going to show you something in your own savings portal, in your save inside of your Save Club. It instantly populates where you live right now, right? So there's savings that you can get not only online, but in places that you live in, places that are mom and pop shops near you have these deals, okay? Luxury brands, okay? You've heard of, I don't know, Uggs, right? Clinique, Sephora, Steve Madden, Hamilton Beach, Jonathan Adler, right? Travel savings. Save Club has 6 different travel portals from what I understand. So you can search for savings in travel. Right. I'm going up to New York next month. Savings in travel. I got actually the same deal that I could have found, but I did book it through Save Club. I did use Save Club and I looked at other deals and it was the same deal. So I saved just as much with Save Club but I could have saved the same thing elsewhere, but there are other circumstances. And listen, this is all over Facebook now. This just launched 2 days ago, this company officially in phase one. And all over Facebook, people are putting their savings. And I'm going to show you a few of them now. Again, travel savings, booking.com, booking engines, Expedia, hotels, Alamo. So what I like about this is this, right? It's obvious. Okay, $24 savings. You can see it. You can see the difference in the savings. There's no convincing yourself or convincing other people that they should try to save money or they did save money. A lot of times in network marketing, people get on Facebook and do these before and after pictures, and you're like, is this guy, did he do Atkins for 3 months before he ate these weight loss pills? And then you find out they did, right? And so here it's like, it's math. It's obvious. What number is greater than or less than the other number? So the comparisons are very simple, right? These are some examples that we just grabbed from Facebook. This is Ulta, where this individual would have paid $3.99. Instead, they paid $3.39. So there's a savings of $60, right? So this is a $20 membership just from one purchase. It pays for itself for 3 months. This is savings on movie tickets. On the left, it's for 2 tickets that are adult tickets. It's $25 each, $25.49 each. And through Save Club, they paid $15 each plus the booking, so $20. So there's a savings like $30 there. Again, just by going to the movies. If it's $20 a month for Save Club, then you save just by going to the movies. You saved that money, right? Here's one for a testosterone booster. This is just from people posting on Facebook. I just grabbed the photos and just as an example for this presentation. Here's $169. It would have been through Save Club. It's $114. Savings of $55. Right? Again, that's 3 months worth of Save Club on one purchase. Here's the example, or here's an example. There's a lot of examples of travel. The Venetian on these particular dates in Las Vegas, the savings here through Save Club is $566. It's big savings, right? Same hotel, right? Same nights, same everything. So there's big savings. It's $20, right? Here's a friend that texted me this. He saved $20 on an oil change, right? So that's awesome. And so here you look at the potential annual savings per user. Now, if you're involved with Save Club and you're listening in on these calls and stuff, like the CEO gets on all the time, and goes over. I mean, this guy's fanatical about this, and this is his space. He's been in this whole advertising and marketing space for many, many, many years. And so right now, the average annual savings is $1,600 on dining and food, shopping, retail, auto, health services, theme parks, activities, hotel, car rental, right? And so what I want to show you is just another example. I'm going to go into the Save Club back office for a second, okay? And so this is my back office. And once you're in the back office, you can go to access my deals here. So you click access my deals and it takes you to Save Club. And so when it takes you to Save Club, it populates your area and then you can just kind of play around in here, progressive insurance, travelers insurance, but there's so much nationwide. You can go and really go deep in here. And I'm going to talk to you about card linking in a minute. It's just making it, I just want convenience. Like me personally, I mean, you can go look around this all day long. That's not me. I'm not like scrolling this whole back office all day. I'm just being real with you. I'm not scrolling all day looking for savings. But when they have the card linking and it just links to your whatever card of your choice, whether it's your Bank of America or a Visa card, and it's automatically like you'll go to IHOP or wherever for breakfast, wherever, and it's automatically applied. That to me is super interesting. At the bottom here, it says, how much can I save? And I'm going to click, let's find out. So these are just estimated yearly savings, right? So let's just say you go out weekly, one time for lunch, once a week for lunch. Okay. So that's a $208 a year estimated savings. Okay. Nothing's guaranteed in this world. I think we've put that together, particularly since 2020. So let's just say how many times you eat out for dinner. Let's just say you go out once a month. I'm going to put 0.25. So that's once a month, right? So let's add that. It's 286. Okay. How many times you order pizza? To tell you the truth, we order pizza once a week, right? And so let's just put that. That's $650 now, estimated yearly savings. Monthly, you go bowling or laser tag. I don't know. Let's just say you go every other month. So I'll do 0.5. I don't know. That's a lot of bowling. 800 or whatever. Mini golf, laser tag, things. They're just illustrating. Let's say you go to the movies. Um, Monthly, you go every other month, right? Just do 0.5. I'm trying to be like, hey, because I don't go to the movies every week. Would we like to? I guess. I don't know. So number of movie rentals, I'm going to put 0. I don't rent any movies. Yearly number of hotel nights. So let's just say you go away for 4 nights a year. 4. All right. Now, it's $1,000 in savings, but maybe some people go away twice a year. I don't know. Rent a car. Let's just say you don't rent a car. Rounds of golf yearly. Let's just say you go twice a year. You do you. I'm just kind of playing with this to illustrate, number of tickets to a theme park. So let's just say you're like us, because we've done this. I've been to Disney an ungodly amount of times, to be honest with you. Let's just say 6 per year. What is that, $1,200. Oh no, it's days on a cruise. I made a mistake. Let's go to 6 here. 1236. So you get the point, right? You get it, right? So this is through Save Club. So let me go back to the presentation, and it'll only be another 3 hours. No, I'm only kidding. I'm going to go as quickly as I can, right? So the question is like, is this the hottest business of 2025? I'm going to be real with you. Like, there's a lot of good opportunities out there right now. There's, I have friends making money in different deals. There's like another digital deal that's out there. Email marketing, video marketing that I like, that I have. I'm going to use as well. Great business model. There's a lot of things out there. So I don't like to say that one thing is the best, but this is a really good deal. It's good deal, and I'm going to show you why. Saving money on things you're already doing. It's inexpensive to operate this business. It's very interesting to a lot of people. It fits the need of a lot of people, right? People want to, and this is great for the younger generation too. A lot of business opportunities out there are tough. They're either expensive to start, especially for millennials or Gen Z, right? And this is, and I don't want to downplay it that it's inexpensive, but I want to share with you something. If you've ever really participated in network marketing. And before I do that, I just want to say, like, why do people look to start an online business? Like, what's the deal? Like, this is an example of a family, right? And families have these things like mortgage, car payments, credit cards. Some people have student loans, but we have like taxes, insurance, food, gas, utilities, cell phones, savings. Are you saving any money? We got to buy clothing, sneakers, right? And then we have things that we like and enjoy. Are they necessities? No, not really. Like Netflix, Amazon gym membership. A lot of people have childcare, dental care, right? Coffee. You can give up coffee, but I'm not giving up coffee, right? Dining out. You don't have to dine out, but these are part of life. All of these Spotify, investment, tuitions, holidays. This is just an example. I saw some ChatGPT. I ran this through ChatGPT. It says the average family, I think it was a family of four, the average monthly obligations is $6,400. I was like, wow, that's a lot, right? It is a lot. And so if these all things equate to monies, and whatever the number is, in this case, let's just say it's $4,000 to $5,000 a month in residual bills. These are residual bills. Most people will like me, and I started this presentation saying what I did for 25 years, right? I was a civil servant. So what I do, once we got married, I'd work 40, 50 hours a week to come and pay these things. This is what I did. I paid these things, right? And that's what I did. And then I went back to work for 40 hours and I went back and paid these things. That's all we did, back and forth. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that having residual income, if you could take all these things literally and put them on autopilot so you can keep your money from your job, from your business, and have less stress and less anxiety, would you entertain learning more, particularly with a model like this that's a $20 a month deal? I mean, again, not downplaying it, but the reason it's so sticky is because it's a $20 a month deal. Okay. And so I want to share with you traditional network marketing, and I'm not here to crap all over traditional MLM, but I'm just here to point out the obvious. If you've ever done it, right? If you've ever done it, maybe you haven't done it and you've stayed away, whatever it is. Okay. Now I've done this for 17 years, network marketing. And so when you see companies like this, and I've actually joined companies that are in this example, great companies, great people, great products, leadership, everything, great intentions. But whenever you start a business like that and you go to promote it to someone, it's strange to the other person because they don't know what it is, right? These brands are foreign to 99% of the public. And then the next thing you do, there's a need to explain like the features and benefits. These products are great, and this is a great thing you can put on your body. And you get into convincing people, and it's an uncomfortable situation for a lot of people. I always personally kind of cringed about it. This is why I've always been like business driven and math driven. But this, like telling your friends, is just strange to me, right? Going and telling your friends, we have the greatest collagen, greatest peptides, the juice is the best. You can't get it anywhere else, right? We got these shakes that make you lose weight. We got weight loss vitamins, pills, right? And so we've seen it. I'm not crapping on it because I'm going to show you the business model. We're talking about a quarter of $1 trillion a year industry is traditional network marketing. So it's a great business model. The reason people get into network marketing, these families and regular people, is because we don't have time to start a franchise or time to start a second career or the capital to start a second franchise or second career. We're busy. Like we're all busy. You might be listening to the recording here, driving or walking or whatever, because you're busy. I'm busy. You're busy, right? Are we not? I love it when people say, well, I'm a little bit busy. I have four kids. Like I'm not busy. So let's just be real. Or when people say, I have to believe in it first. Oh, like we don't. I just go around and randomly joining things and telling people about it. I'm just telling you right now, the traditional network marketing business model is now been proven that it's antiquated, right? These other things too. Very cheesy. I'm sorry. The whole certificate of analysis, doctor's call, we're patent pending, right? You say, hey, I can get the same product on eBay. No, but we listen to the doctor's call. It's only for 3 hours. You can't get it anywhere else. It's these. Listen, it's embarrassment to everyone saying it, doing it, and listening to it. I think I covered that enough, right? And so these are foreign products, foreign brands, and save clubs like, hey, I saved $10 at Home Depot. It's not weird. I saved 20. My friend texted me. I saved $20 on an oil change. I wasn't like, well, what do you mean? What kind of oil was it? Where did you get it? Like he saved $20 on an oil change, right? It's not strange. to do this. This is why like Save Club is taking all these subscription and memberships, and it's just mainstream. It's what it is. Okay. So starter packs, how many times have you been on a traditional MLM presentation and it's like, hey, this is the greatest product ever. You can't get it anywhere else. Let's get started. It's going to cost you $300 for the starter pack. And here's the kicker. After you buy all that stuff for your garage, then you're going to pay $150 a month for auto ship. So that model, this is why you can't build retention in that. I don't care what company it is. If your income is based on the sale of a product that is manufactured from that company, then you're not gonna have retention. And industry average is 2.7 months anyway. So this is a fact. This is like saying, the mortgage rates are between 6 and 7% right now. You can't argue that because that's what it is. These are the numbers, right? Save Club is different and it's simple and it's new and it's in the subscription space, like I showed you with Gary V, Patrick Bet David. And there's an obnoxious amount of top entrepreneurs that are saying it. And know why we understand the subscription membership space is because we're all doing it anyway, right? But here, for $60, you get started if you want to be an affiliate. Right? If you want to be an affiliate for $60 a year, it's every year, $60, right? But you're not getting a whole garage of wellness products. You're getting things you need like a funnel, a landing page, an opt-in form, a done-for-you email campaign, automation, like the automated follow-ups, automated lead generation. You have AI that's launching any day now, that AI that follows up with leads for you. I mean, if you're plugged into what's going on with this company, then you're seeing that this is, and again, if you want AI, if you've ever gotten into it and looked into it, it's not $60. Here you have all this for $60, and then it's a $20 a month membership. So if you want to get started, there's a couple options in getting started. Okay, on the left, it's $80 to get started, right? $60 to be an affiliate, and then you pay your first month. So that's option one. And then you access all the monthly discounts. You get all the funnels and the landing pages and everything. And not to mention, you get a lot of support. You can invite people to Zooms like this. We have Zooms like this all the time. We have other Zooms. We have bigger Zooms. We have trainings. Everything's recorded so you can watch it on your own time. You can use the funnel. So it's a very easy thing to share with people. So option number one, $80, get started. Option number two is what I did. And the reason I did it is $300 in one shot. So what you do is you pay the $60, same $60 to be an affiliate, and then you pay all the months up front. And so I did that, and I'll tell you a couple of reasons why I did that. I'll show you. Actually, no, I'll show the comp plan a little bit if you want. Is everyone good on that? Does anyone have any questions? Throw them into the questions. And so, okay, I got that. Very good. Excellent. Yeah, I'll shoot you. Yep, I'll shoot the link. Right on. I'm sorry, I was just reading the chat. And so this option here, I did it. The reason I did this is because I don't prefer having a monthly cost, even if it's only $20. That's just me. So I paid the whole thing, and you do you. Listen, you have four options here. First, you could say, no, thank you. I appreciate it. Nice presentation, whatever. Good. And you're done. That's fine. You could do that. Or you could just be a member and not pay $60 and use the Save Club. Or you could do the 60, right, to be an affiliate and the $20 a month. Or you could do the VIP and pay it up once. You could also, listen, you could start at option one, like here, right? Option one, and you can do it for a month or two and then upgrade to VIP. You can do that as well. So the reason I do this, I don't want the monthly. I want retention in my business. So I'm building an empire, a team of people that have VIPs. Like if I have a VIP in my organization, they're in for 12 months. I have 12 months to help that person make $20 or more a month. You know what I mean? So it's like it's so sticky. This is why retention is key, right? And they pay out residually. See, on the VIP, let's just say I sponsor my friend Joe as a VIP. Okay. I sponsored Joe as a VIP. I get paid on Joe's membership every single month as if he was paying it the $20 a month membership, right? So it pays out residually to VIP too. And there's additional income with the VIP, right? So here, obviously, it's $300 and zero a month. I like zero a month. Here it is. Good. I'm glad it's showing it. So VIP, if I sign someone up and they're a VIP, I I get an extra $10. Okay. If they sign up someone as a VIP, I get an extra $5 and then $3. So this it pays out more to be a VIP, right? And here's this is huge, guys. Retention. Like I've been in businesses before. Every single product-based business I've ever been in, the retention was horrible. Otherwise, I'd still be doing it, right? And so the retention in this business, I was in an energy business, just to give you an example, for 8 years. And in the electricity business, my retention was very high. And so I had that residual income, multiple five figures a month for 5 years straight. It was a lot of money, yeah, but it was no anxiety and no stress about money, right? And I've been looking for something like this since then, right? But retention is key. If you have retention and you have leverage where I can sponsor someone who sponsors someone who sponsors someone, then you can have freedom. See, let me just say this, I'll stop to share for a second. When I was a cop and a fireman, I had no leverage, right? I worked 40 hours for the week and I got paid for 40 hours a week. If I wanted more money, I did overtime. I had to give more time, right? If I wanted more of my time, I would get paid less. And that's the trade, time for dollars. Nothing wrong with it. I was happy as a clam, right? But I had no leverage. I never got paid like pennies on other people's overtime or pennies on anyone else's effort. Okay. You can have leverage if you own a business and you have employees, but there's, good and bad with having employees too. Here you have leverage and all your whole intent is to help people build a big business and help people because if I enroll someone, I mean, if you enrolled someone, wouldn't you want them to succeed? I mean, you can kind of put that together, right? And so that's leverage. And the reason leverage in this type of model is great because again, for the working class people, we don't have the option to go and buy a franchise on the side or, you know, right? People don't have the capital to I don't know. A lot of people are looking for income streams, right? So this business model is inexpensive and you have leverage. So let me just show you something and then we'll stop. If there's any questions, throw them into the chat, please. And I'll go over them right at the end, right? So if you have retention plus leverage equals freedom. Here's an example. And J. Paul Getty said this. I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own. So let's just say you start in the Northeast, hypothetically, and then you enroll a few friends that know a few people in the Southeast. And between you and the friends and new people from the Southeast, they know people on the West Coast. And from the people in the Southeast and the West Coast and the Northeast, they know people in the middle of America. Now, all these people across America, someone knows some people in Canada who knows some people in Canada. Then your business can go to Central America, Mexico, and spread into Europe. There are people on this Zoom right now. My friend Stella's on now. She's from Europe, right? And so you could see already it's jumped the pond, okay? And so then it spreads through South America, right? India, China, Asia, Russia, okay? Africa, Australia, Southeast Asia, Japan. You can have a global business. And you see, the reason you can't do this usually, unless you're like the biggest guru, recruiter, big time guru leader, MLMer, they could do it. But the reason most people can't do this is because they don't have retention. They have attrition and people getting off ownership all the time. Here, you could stack a business for 2 to 4 years and create a significant residual income. Again, I worked 20 years for a pension and that was full time. You could work part time, $1 an hour a day, right, and create a pension or 10x a pension. I mean, you can't make a $50,000 a month pension with being a civil servant. Here you can, okay? Here in this business, right? You have a global business with no employees, payroll, insurance, legal. The customer service is done for you. There's no manufacturing, packaging, shipping, customs because there's no products. It's digital, right? Instant delivery. Someone signs up, they're in. Boom, done. All done for you. Funnels, training, email campaigns, the reels and marketing. I'm not going to even show you because there's so much. I'll show you in a second if we can, but I don't want to be too long. AI, like they give you the reels, they give you the marketing, right? I personally have never seen so many reels done for you from any other company that I have in this company that launched 2 days ago. Okay, they're real tech savvy. AI for lead generation and follow up. You get started with Visa, MasterCard, Amex Discover, right? You can get paid out in crypto. You can get started in crypto if you want. It's overseas, so they offer crypto. I get ACH, it's instant. Okay. I want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm going to check out the questions if you have. I didn't get into the comp plan. I'm not going to now because let me stop. Let me go this because it's getting. I'm on a little longer than I actually want it to be. So let's see if there's any questions. Anyone have any questions? Let me know. Okay, let me take a screenshot of the individual. Someone wants the link from me. Let me send that. I'll do that as well. Okay. Didn't I catch you? Presentation midday. Yep. Okay. I'm going to read to you. So I just got a text from another buddy of mine that's on right now. John, I hope you don't mind me reading this text, but I want to send it to, I'm going to share with you what I got from people. It says he's signing up. Well, good. So I'm signing up on the email, I believe on the correct number because you're the one I started with. Should I do it on a separate one? No. So, here's a question I got. So a friend of mine says, all good. He's texted it to me right now. Signing up on the email. Yeah, you could do that, right? It's on the email. I believe it's under you, correct number, because you're the one who I started with. Should I go on a separate one? No, go on that one, front line to me, because I sent it to you. If listen, if it's someone else, if someone sent this to you, by the way, if you're on here right now and you're watching as a guest, make sure the person sends you the funnel. And if you're on here and you're in the business already, make sure you're using the funnels because the funnels make it a lot easier, right? It's all set up here for me to do when I get off the phone with you, Zoom. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, I'll let you know. John, I'll inbox you on Facebook. All right, if that's okay. And yes, you're good to go. Let's see if there's any other questions. I really appreciate you all on here. If anyone wants to rank advance, you have to inbox me. You have to let me know and I'll help you. If you don't let me know, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so if anyone has any questions, you let me know. Okay. Oh, Joe, you're on now. Let me do this. Joe, I'm going because you asked me for my link. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you my link now. Let's do this. So watch what I'm gonna do, guys. Let me show you this. So a friend is asking me for the link right now. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay. So what we do is I'm gonna go to my back office. Okay. And here on the left, it says my websites. And you get these are websites you get, right? So I click my websites. Now there's a few different funnels. You want to use either the Splash funnel, saveclubsplash.com, or the saveclubtour.com. I'm going to grab this now and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it into the chat for Joe to grab. Okay. All right, good. So Joe, I'm sending you my link. You know what, Joe? I'm going to send it to Joe privately on here because I don't want other people, if you have a guest on, I don't want those people to grab my link. You make sure your guests get your link, right? Joe, you got that? So let me see if you get that. You see here. Let me stop the share a second. You guys got that? So that's kind of what we do is we share a link. Right? Any questions? Anyone want to ask anything? No? Let me go to, I don't know if anyone's on YouTube with questions. I should look on there too. But oh, good, you got it. So what you do is, so let me show you what that looks like. So here's what people do. All right. And here's what you like, here's kind of how we do it, right? We take this link. Now, don't spam this link. Some people take the link and like spam it all over the place. Don't do that, right? I'm not, believe it or not, people don't like. I can put a post about Save Club on Facebook and I get crickets. No one listens. Right? If I inbox people, sometimes, right? Some people put a post up and they get like all these leads. So anyway, send this out, okay? And like I'll do it like YouTube, I get leads on YouTube. I get some leads on some other places, right? TikTok, I'm gonna start doing more of, right? And so John's asking me something too. Yeah. Yeah. So John said this, and I like this. He said, I like the part where you said it actually populates your credit card in your zip code That's crazy. It really is. So I'm going to answer John's question in a second, or that's his statement. I'll elaborate on it. So when you send people this, just fill out this form. Like Joe, just fill out this form here, and then it takes you into the back office. And then when you're in the back office, you can get started, or you can inbox me and ask me more questions if you have. Yes, yep, I got the replay. It's actually on YouTube, so we can just grab it and send it. Right? I didn't edit it. So, very good. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby's OTA on the air, right? Good friend of mine. Another Goomba from New York, right? And so, very good. Oh, and John said he likes the whole card linking thing. I know, right? I never really realized what card linking is. So card linking is, and you got to get on the Zooms to like listen to the CEO talk about this because he's a nerd about it, you know? But it means like I don't want to cut coupons, and I don't always want to like before I go to the store or whatever, or before my wife drags me through the stores. I don't want to go be on Save Club all day looking for it, right? But if you have a card, right, you take your card, right, whatever card you're using, and you link it. So this way, if you go out and use it, it's linked to that card automatically, right? So, all right, I'm gonna get going. This way, it's a little shorter of a presentation. I'm sorry it was so long. I really wanted to get this under 20 minutes, and that's my goal. We'll be back same bad time on Thursday. It's Tuesday. I'm gonna start doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm also going to have trainings, 1-star training. Like, how do I go 1-star? How do I do that? Show you how to do that, and I'll help you do it. Right? It's my deal. Like, I want to help you do it. Right? Why would I not want to help you do it? Right? And that's what we're going to do. If you're just getting started, no, the card linking, I don't think it started yet, the card linking. So the company just launched 2 days ago. But once we have that, I mean, it's all over as it is, meaning it's all like this is something people are excited about this business because it's like, again, it's so inexpensive, right? And it's kind of like something you can add on to what you're doing. Like even if you're in another business, no matter what you're doing, you can add this on. Like why wouldn't I just have this little thing on the side? That could be a big thing. Or you can go focus to go all in. I like this because you can compound income here, right? And so, all right, Team Gang friends, thank you for tuning in. God bless you all. And I'll see you at the top. If you need anything, let me know. Or if you're watching on YouTube, you click the link below and you can opt in to that